Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. I feel like it's been forever since I've sat down and filmed a video for you guys, but it's only been 2 weeks. I don't know why it just feels so long. A lot of things have been happening and going on. I need to update you guys and let you know what's been going on, why I'm stopping sinking funds for just a bit, and why I'm not going to be able to put $600 again on my city credit card for the month of June as well. So let's go ahead and fill this out and then we'll talk about what's going on. Okay, so let me zoom you in. So we are budgeting paycheck bill tracker number 2 for April, which we received this paycheck April 25th of 19. Paycheck amount, and it seems that this will be the normal from now on. It's $1,231. This paycheck, we will be budgeting the house, which is $113. Hulu is $1. The water bill is $135. State Farm is $160. HOA is $25, and Netflix is $16. Now this gives us a total of $750 for our paycheck, and that is just for fixed expenses. The only sinking fund that I will keep is the trash bill, because the other sinking funds, they're not necessities, they're just things that I want to plan for in advance. But the trash bill, it can't wait. So we will budget $22. For groceries, we will put $160. For the gas, we will put $40. And remember that these amounts are for 2 weeks. Spending is $40. And takeout will also be $40. Now for other, I'm always off on Thursdays. So this Thursday I had to go to the doctor, and these are just the expenses that I inquired that day, and that's why I'm just putting them or including them in other. So Chick-fil-A was $14.40. $20 for gas, and that was on my husband's truck. Medical was $61.60. We went to Lowe's, and that was $20. And bad week again, so I owe my fixed expenses. I took money out that I had aside, so I owe back $46. So if you can see, I do have a medical bill. I know that I told you guys in my last video that I am having some health issues, and there are things that I have to take care of. So one of the reasons why I am stopping sinking funds is because I found out that I have to have surgery for my parathyroid gland, and I mean, I don't know how much it's gonna cost me. The doctor visit that I had this Thursday cost me $61, and it's definitely something that I wasn't expecting. I don't have a medical like sinking fund, which I should, and I probably will start one. And a couple weeks ago, I also went to get a scan, and that scan cost $430. Again, something that was not planned. So what actually happened is I had to go into the emergency fund. So now I owe the emergency funds $440. I was short $61 for this paycheck because this was not expected. And you know, since I owed myself money, $46 are kind of going back to what I had already funded for the bills. And I mean, that alone is $100 less that I would have to budget. So that's why our gas and our spending, our groceries are lower than what they normally are, just a couple dollars. And I mean, that's one of the reasons why this paycheck I wasn't able to do sinking funds except this one. And I don't think I'm gonna be doing sinking funds for the next couple weeks because since I have to have surgery, I don't know how much it's gonna cost me yet. I know that just a doctor visit is probably gonna cost me like $200 for the doctor that's actually doing the surgery, but then you have to pay like the hospital where you are gonna stay at and some other things that I'm not too sure about yet. You know, so I don't know if I'm gonna end up just paying maybe $200 to $300 or if it may be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. I really have no idea. So it's kind of stressing me out. So then I also will be off of work. I have to take a week or two off of work. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna get paid for it through like FMLA and short-term disability, or if I'm not gonna get paid, because I really don't know. So, you know, again, that's just kind of another thing that I have to deal with, but I'll just have to kind of deal with it when I know what's really gonna happen, because I may get paid for it and I don't have to worry about it. But at this moment, I don't know if I am or if I'm not, so I'm worrying about it. You guys, I'm so sorry if it sounds like I'm all over the place. I really do feel like that right now because, like I mentioned before, I had a goal to try to be off or try to be debt-free by December, no later than January. And with all of these things like coming my way, I really don't even know if I'm gonna hit my goal anymore. And you know, we'll get it done when we get it done, but it sucks that the plan we have may not work out like I wanted it to. And life happens, I get it. It is just stressful because as like debt-free planners, and you guys may understand what I'm talking about when I mean that it's very frustrating because you plan for these things months in advance. You set goals, you minimize the things that you're doing by not spending as much, canceling some things, and then you're doing so good and one thing happens and it throws you off track, and then, you know, it just seems that things are coming your way that are stopping you from hitting your goal in time. And you know, in a way, I'm not complaining. Yes, I am, but you know, it's for my health, you know, so it's something that I have to do. You know, I can't stop it. I can't put it on hold. You know, it's actually the other way around. I have to put my debt-free journey on hold because I have to figure out my surgery first and what that will entitle for the next month or two, because I'm planning to have the surgery at the end of May, and I don't know if I'm gonna get paid for it or not, or you know, like get paid for the time I take off from work. I really don't know what's gonna happen yet. Maybe I'll feel better if I get some answers. Let me get everything ready. We'll do sinking funds and cash envelopes. All right, well, let's get started. Thanks again for giving me a moment to kind of vent to you guys. Just kind of letting you know what I'm going through right now. Well, first we're going to do our only sinking fund, which is the trash bill. We will add $22, so we have 21 and 2. And then, so we have 100 and, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 110. So now we're going to do cash envelopes. So we'll do next week first, and then we'll do this week. We are putting $60 aside next week for groceries. And I put 160, but it's actually 140. It was 80 this week, and it'll be 60 next week. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Let me just make sure that's right. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then we will do 20 for spending, 10, 20. And we will do another 20 for gas. No takeout money for next week, and I've already used the $40 for takeout on this week. For this week, it is $10 for spending. I've already used the grocery money, and it's 20 for gas. Well, that will be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much. I will keep you updated on my surgery, and once I have more information about, you know, maybe how much I will end up having to pay, how many days I'll have to actually take off from work, or weeks, because it most likely would be a week if not 2, and whether it is paid or not. And if it's not, we're gonna try to see what we're going to do to budget for that, and also putting the money back on the emergency funds that I had to take out. I also forgot to let you know that that same week I had to get an ultrasound on my parathyroid gland, which, if you don't know, it is by your, or it's on your neck next to the thyroid. And that also cost me $30, something that was not expected, which is why some of the money owed was from those $30 I took out of the account, because I was not planning to pay anything. So what I was thinking is that I'm gonna stop these sinking funds, and the extra money I'll put it towards the medical bill, and also part of what I was paying towards debt I'll have to pay towards this surgery. So I will keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for taking some time to spend with me today. I really appreciate it. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Patricia. If this is your first video, I'm sorry that it's not more uplifting, but you know, I do have to update you guys in what's going on, because stuff like this happens, and even though it's a bump in the road, we have to figure out how we are going to get through this and just, you know, keep on going. So thank you again. Thanks for my returning viewers. I really appreciate you guys again. We have a great support system here in my channel, so thank you. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.